Hi guys, so today we're talking about Ransom of the Seven Ships. Oh wait, before I jump into it, so I'm starting online, so I'm doing summer classes to get my degree by September. So basically what's gonna happen, guys, is I'm starting summer off with 3 classes. 2 are fully online, 1 is in person on Tuesdays and Thursdays. But I'm also working 5 hours on Fridays. I'm working 11 to 4 at my job. So I'll try to post videos. I'll be able to get a Saturday video out for you guys because I'll be able to film it Monday. I'm still working on the Sarah Dessen book. I'm almost done it. I have like 1 more chapter. Then I'll have to film Wednesday book videos way in advance so that I can have those out. So I'll probably be filming those in advance. Nancy Drew I can probably film, but if there's a week that I can't film a video, I will post a video letting you guys know what's going on. But by the end of summer, I will be consistent because end of summer, I only have 1 class. So I will be consistent then. But we'll see what we can do. Anyway. Now we're talking about Nancy Drew, Ransom of the Seven Ships. Again, if you buy the game, you can open up on the inside. It tells you a description of the game and it has pictures and, you know, it gives you a little blurb on the back. I have to check last week's video. I may have put the thumbnail as a picture of the game. I'm trying to do that. I like to take a picture of the box so you guys can see what the box looks like. But anyway, so let me read the characters and show you the characters, and then I'll read my likes and dislikes. George Fane. George is one of Nancy's best friends and is sensible and matter-of-fact about life. She's the one who remembers the small details and is the best with technology. On Dread Isle, she feels helpless when Bess is kidnapped and is trying to fix a satellite phone. Bess Marvin. Bess is a little boy crazy, but she's great with people and is able to persuade them to do anything. With an awesome fashion sense and a cheery disposition, she can be coaxed into helping Nancy on a case. But when Bess is kidnapped on Dread Isle, she'll need Nancy's help to escape. Johnny Roll. Johnny is stuck on Dread Isle and can't leave until he repairs his boat the monkey's trashed. Since he's been on the island longer than Nancy and George, perhaps he can help find Bess, or was he the one who kidnapped her in the first place? Cuckoo. Cuckoo is a smart, talking, double yellow-headed Arizona, I knew I was going to mess it up. Cuckoo is a smart, talking, double yellow-headed Amazon parrot. Good God. She hears the secrets people whisper, but won't tell unless you give her a treat. So, then let's look at our characters. So there's George Fane. The animation for Nancy's friends gets better later on. Bess Marvin, Johnny Roll, and Cuckoo, the parrot. There are also the monkeys. There's the monkey with the notched ear, the monkey with the extra toe, which is my sister's favorite, and the monkey with the children that play the board game. Anyway, so Ransom of the Seven Ships, my sister drew a ship, and she wanted to draw the monkey's foot that had the extra toe. So she tried to draw a foot with an extra toe. Okay. Ransom of the Seven Ships. Probably to keep out nosy guests. So at the beginning of the game, Nancy was looking at the closet where the diving equipment is. And she's like, this is a sophisticated lock. Like, she's wondering why it's so sophisticated. And George is like, probably to keep out nosy guests. Oh, no offense. And it's like, it was like the face where it's like, because it's like, really, George? Like, map. The key. So, Johnny brings up this thing he found with his metal detector, which is one of the keys if you play Secret of Shadow Ranch, there are different keys you need to solve the M puzzle, and this is one of them that he shows us. Sailing. So I have an annoyed face for sailing because the arrow keys are confusing. It's not, the arrow keys that you press is not the direction that the arrow keys are pointing. So you know how it's up, down, left, right? If you press left, you go like right. If you press right, you go left. It's like it's the lefts and rights of the person sailing, not your left and right, or something like that. It was confusing. Messages in a bottle. I like finding messages in a bottle. It's been my favorite thing since Danger on Deception Island. Also, to go back to the Shadow Ranch thing for a while, I forgot to tell you, I liked that. I liked that they did a nod to that game. The monkeys. I like the monkeys until we lose against them, and then I'm annoyed at the monkeys. Cuckoo's tricks. I like giving Cuckoo guavas so that we can see all of her tricks. Perch for Cuckoo. I hate finding the perch for Cuckoo. Cuckoo is literally the most, like, stubborn bird. Like, Cuckoo wants a perch with no bark, perch with bark, perch with 3 branches, 4 branches. I'm like, oh my God, Cuckoo. Like, newspapers. So this is a kind of like face, because we find out that the Gibsons, oh, the map. Y'all, if you see a cut, it's because I'm putting the map here. I cut out me being confused about the map, because the map is the Gibsons have ticked every place that Nancy has been to, and they have a newspaper from every case Nancy has solved. So that's kind of like also a nod to past games, but it's like trying to make you think of who the culprit could be. It's obviously somebody who knows Nancy. And so it's like you're trying to think. So the button to close a bat cave that we go into, it's literally one of the keys from the Scarlet Hand when you had to open the tomb to find the Whisperer. It's one of those keys. So it's one of the Pakal carvings, and I liked the nod to that. So Nancy pressing to close the cave, and then the cave closes. Nancy says a funny line, and she literally says, well, that was kind of dumb, and I just found that funny. I like the jigsaw part of the puzzle to get Nancy out of the cave. As George, you have to get Nancy out. I like the jigsaw portion, but I don't like the slider portion, because I told you guys I suck at slider puzzles. So this is only if you look at the ground when you're leaving the bat cave, but you find out that you find an ID belonging to John Poole. John Poole. And yeah. You see a ransom note when you go back to the resort. Both of those have like I'll show you what it is, but it's like they both have, you know. The mountain. I don't like climbing up the mountain because the monkeys are throwing rocks down. Metal detecting. I like metal detecting. It's a good time. The coin puzzle. I don't like the coin puzzle. I think this was the quickest I figured out the coin puzzle. It's where you drop the coins and you have to... I think this is the quickest I've ever figured out the coin puzzle. Accent starts slipping. So at the end, the culprit, they start mixing accents together. So the culprit, I'm not gonna spoil it, but the culprit, like I said, is somebody that Nancy knows. This person says they were an up-and-coming actor before Nancy came along. Did she know that? Nancy says no. Nancy did know this person was an up-and-coming actor because they told her in a previous game. George wasn't playing around. Now, that's an annoyed face. Like, Nancy did know he was an actor. That's annoyed because Nancy did know, but she said no. George was not playing around when she called the police, the Coast Guard, the FBI, like all these people. And so that's laughing face because George was not playing around. What happened to the culprit? That is something that we never figure out. There's a bunch of question marks and exclamation points because we never figure it out. I felt bad for the Gibsons because They were actually on a family retreat, and they got back and saw all these police, and they had no idea what was going on. The letters and the music, common theme. The awards in the trailer is nice, and the bloopers are funny. The trailer for the next game is a game that I very much enjoy, but I need to cover this up because that's the culprit's name. Okay. So there's the sailboat and the monkey with the extra toe, like I said. Now I'll show you the smiley faces. And of course, I'm sorry you could not see all, but I really don't want to spoil it for you guys. If you guys haven't played the game, again, I definitely recommend playing them in order, and that's why I said last week, and I'm really going to emphasize it this week. For this game, you have to play them in order, you guys, because this game has a culprit that was already a culprit in a previous game. So you guys have to play the games in order. Again, you can skip the first secret of the Scarlet Hand. I mean, wow, I'm dumb. There are a lot of secret games. You can skip the first Secrets Can Kill if you want, if you can't find it. But I would recommend playing that one as well, because Remastered, which we're about to get to Secrets Can Kill Remastered. We're about to get there. But to be honest, that one does not have the same ending. So I would really like if you guys would play the first one and then the remastered one. But then again, you guys are grown up. You can make your own decisions. But yeah, Ransom of the Seven Ships, definitely. Please play this game. You guys will be so shocked at who it is. So completely like blown away. I was blown away. So make sure to play this game, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!